Hey guys, welcome back to winningyourmind.com. I am Craig Graves, executive coach and leadership trainer here at Winning Your Mind. You know what, guys? I love to learn, man. I love to read books and take courses and watch informational videos, and I love to learn. I'm a continuous learner. I've always been that way. And one morning in my mastermind group, one of the guys called me out, and he's like, "Hey, Craig, quit learning and start doing." So I learned a little productivity hack that I'm going to share with you here today that's really helped me become a doing machine. And this piece of advice actually earned a man $25,000 at one point. So the story goes, there was a guy named Ivy Lee, and he was talking to Charles Schwab, who at the time was the president, founder, CEO, whatever, of the Bethlehem Steel Company. And he goes into Schwab, the story is he goes into Schwab's office and he's talking to Charles Schwab about what he can teach Charles Schwab. And Charles Schwab says, "Look, we don't need to learn anything else. We just need to do more. You can help us do more, then I'll pay you whatever price you ask." And so the guy says, "Okay." He said, "Take out a piece of paper." And so Schwab took out a piece of paper. He said, "Write down the top 6 things that you have to get done tomorrow." And so Schwab writes down 6 items on this piece of paper. And he says, "Okay, now number those things in order of priority, 1 to 6. And so Schwab does that. And so he says, "All right, now put this piece of paper in your pocket. When you get home tonight, put it on the bedstand. And the first thing you do in the morning when you wake up is you read that list and you start working on number 1. And when number 1's done, go to number 2. And so on." He said, "It doesn't matter if you get them all done in one day, but just keep working the list. When those 6 items are done, then repeat the process. And if that works for you, then implement it with your executive team and let me know how it goes." And Schwab says, "Okay, great." He says, "How much do I owe you?" And the guy says, "I'll tell you what." He said, "You go do this. And then, if it works for you and you do implement it in your company, then you pay me whatever you think it's worth." And so Schwab says, "Fair enough." So a few weeks later, Schwab implements the thing. It works really well for him and his executive team. And so he sends the guy a letter along with a check. And he said, "Hey, this thing worked out great. We really appreciate it. We've increased our productivity by 50%. The story, the way I heard it, says that this little hack earned Schwab $100 million because it really streamlined doing the way that Bethlehem Steel Corporation did business and did things and got things done." Schwab also included a check for $25,000 for this 30-minute conversation with him and Mr. Ivy. And so I started thinking about that. This event happened around the turn of the last century, so around 1903. And so I did the calculator, right? $25,000 in 1903 was about $780,000 in today's dollars, in today's money. So for a 30-minute conversation, Ivy Lee earned $780,000 because he helped Charles Schwab increase productivity to such an extent. So there you go. If you're having trouble getting things done, if you want a way to supercharge your doing, get out of learning mode, write those 6 items down, prioritize them 1 through 6, and then work them in order and repeat the process. And if it works for you, if you'll drop your name and address in the comments down here, then I'll send you a bill for $780,000. All right? So let me know how it's going, and I'll see you guys next time on Winning Your Mind YouTube channel.